Hello, hello. It is Wednesday, my dudes, and it is yet another stream. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot. The music is only in the title screen. Okay, let's see. I swear to God, it's always scuffed. Everything's always scuffed. My mouse is really starting to Nova. Ah, no, don't do that to me. What? Nova, I didn't see the call because I was working on setting everything up. Uh-huh. Are you okay? Nova. Oh, thank God. Um, was it really bad? Okay. You got yourself checked over though, right? Oh my god. Did oh yeah. Did they like drive off? Were you able to get their information? So like, you know, oh my god. We exchanged, but they never even got out of the car to ask questions, take pictures. Do you think they'll be able to like cover cover it? I mean, you lost your car. They claimed they stopped for a car, but the cops told me they couldn't describe it. We'll see. Damn, I guess it's really true that you need to have like a dash cam nowadays. I have a new car. I put a down payment for. Yeah. Oh, you do? You'll be able to use that as evidence, right? Yeah. Yeah. Mm, I'm really glad you're okay though. Yeah. Mm. No, don't say that. It's not your fault. The other person should have been following, like, but also, why are we stopping on the highway? Exactly! It's the highway. That person needs to go back to driver's ed. They should have their license revoked. That is that is too dangerous of a situation. If taking a defensive driving course will knock my insurance price down, I'll do it. Your insurance went up, but it wasn't your fault. But I was attentive, and my car has spongy brakes. I can't go from 60 to 0 like that. Yeah, that's the truth. Oh, sorry, I pressed on the wrong button. Mm, here we go. Um, no, I'm just saying DD courses sometimes help. I don't even want to. Oh, but I gotta if I want to get a new car. Yeah, yeah. I'm so happy you're okay, Nova. And I hope everything checks out for your friend as well. Of course. Love you, Nova. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's so unfair. Mm, what kind of car was it, if you don't mind me asking? Of course, if you don't want to talk about it anymore, that's all good too. Honda Civic. Ah, okay, okay. They were a Chevy Traverse. Traverse? I loved my Civic. Yeah. Honda Civics are good cars. At least that's what I've always heard. I was never really like the Honda Civic was what I was going for, but then like, the whole seizures thing, so I just gave up on trying to drive and all that. What was that? Oh. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, okay. I just saw your message. Sorry, for some reason I'm getting like a lot of messages. Not you, but like other people. Hold on, I'm gonna eat this real quick. Wait, I just noticed that the chat isn't showing up. Hold on. I'm very slow. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Guessing I refresh it. Just wanted to update you and remind everyone to be safe and stay hydrated. Keep doing your thing. Yeah. Ah! accidentally I was accidentally like trigger this stupid water bottle. It makes me so mad. Um Let me see, I'll turn that off. Like this program is really good. So I can just do facial expressions and it um turns on the hotkey, but holy moly. Mm, no, that's not even. Mm. Oh, blueberry chaos. Thank you, thank you. Hold on, I'm trying to turn off this water bottle hotkey. Give me a second. I forget which facial expressions I put them under. Okay, there we go. Wait, no. Oh my goodness. Mmm. Oh, that is driving me crazy. That's driving me up a wall. Oh my god. I'm about to take off this damn water bottle. Mmm. Did I have it on toggle? Oh my god. All right. There we go. Mm. Oh my god. Like I said, I like the program, but holy moly. But Blueberry, how's your day going so far? I'm not 100% sure what I'll be playing. I think I downloaded some demos. I did play the what's it called? Hold on, let me look at it real quick. Replaced. That is definitely a game that's on my list to buy when it's on sale. It's $20 right now. Also, Nova, um, if you're available later, we can like talk more and stuff. If you want, of course, and if you're not busy. I've been going. I would love to. Maybe over Genshin. Yo, I've been going crazy over Genshin. It's crazy. Okay. No problemo. Mm-hmm. Like, I've actually been trying to work on my Wanderer, but holy moly, he's just not meta anymore. I can't get big numbers. Like, I haven't maxed out his talents, but if you build the Wanderer, I'll build Vark. But oh my god, both are characters who can wield multiple elements. Yeah. Like, that'll be the motivation. I think I'm gonna need to use my resin. And I don't have much resin. I have 14. I mean, the moon things that give you like resin will make them meta. I'm pretty sure Varka is strong as heck. Wander, on the other hand, the most I can make him hit is like, I think, okay, I forgot, but it's not high numbers at all. And I keep trying like different, how dare you, senpai? How dare you? Hi, senpai. Good morning. Genshin is the bestest game in the world. What are you talking about? Morning from the office. Do, 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 do. Nova, I still remember how you got me last time with Candace. How dare you? That'll be forever. No! Oh my god. Miss. But like, yeah, I've been trying like different teams. I've been watching like so many videos, and I just do not get how they're getting high numbers. Like, they all do mention that Wanderer does need a shield. So I both try have tried Zhongli and Lila. Um, and they're both pretty good. MiHoYo nerds. Love it. No, not really. We're not MiHoYo nerds. We're just Genshin Impact nerds. Well, I don't know. Nova, do you play more MiHoYo games? Like, I mean, like a long time ago though. I've tried like the Honkai Star Rail. Haven't tried Zenless Zone Zero though. There's pretty much all of them. I bet they play all of them. How dare you, senpai? but there was another one too. It wasn't made by MiHoYo, but I don't know. It wasn't that like interesting. I don't think it really had a story to it either. I have stopped playing HSR. The story was getting so confusing. Was it? Like the yeah, I just played the beginning, but I have read some spoilers. There was like a pretty handsome guy. And I read he went blind or whatever, but I have no idea why. But yeah, he's pretty handsome. Pretty handsome. ZZZ is fun, but the last couple of updates were boring to me. I'll play HSR again if Hatsune Miku becomes playable. I have seen that. Um, Ayato actually showed me, or who was it? I forgot who it was. And their team was just females. And they also did say that there needs to be more men. I was like, told y'all, mijo, Sims are the same. We need men. Genshin's like my fairy tale wonderland. I go to pretend I'm a fairy. Nova, are you Paimon? With the females, I say it as a cis male. Yo, I I ran into a funny Twitter post. They're like the question was, what's the first thing you would do if you were able to get into Genshin Impact? And I swear there was so much thirst in that Twitter post. Like a lot of them were like, I will crack this character, and it usually was a bunch of like like Varka. I saw a lot of no, actually I didn't see a lot of Varka. I saw a lot of Flynn's. And the thing is, I actually liked one of the Flynn's ones because they did okay, senpai. They did like a little edit that Flynn's was like smirking or something. I can't like copy and paste it because it's a GIF. Even though it doesn't move. But holy moly, did it make me laugh. Crazy, man. Jeez. Oh my god, the thirst. Not gonna lie, I would look for Wanderer, even though he's a puppet though and probably doesn't have, you know what I mean. Ugh. I will play more of Genshin, but I don't know. I don't get a lot of viewers from playing Genshin. I'm trying to. Well, unfortunately, now that I'm doing the multi stream, it doesn't tell me how many people are watching that category on Twitch like it used to. Like, it got rid of a lot of my docs, and that makes me mad. Now I can't tell. And YouTube, I don't know how YouTube really works, to tell you the truth. I just know there's a lot of rules. I have to be careful with what I show and what I say. Wait, the check-in isn't working either. Oh my god. Well, Senpai was first. Let me see if I can like. No, I gotta refresh it. Whoops. Sorry, Senpai. Don't worry, you're first. What's going on with my phone? Oh yeah, Steam. Okay, so there is one. Oh. Oh, I guess it was one of the what the heck? What got all the endings. Thanks for playing. Played Stillwater for the first time. I have not installed it though. Let me read what it's about though. Oh, okay. It's a short visual novel. Okay. So that looks like a good one. This one looks cute as well. Oh, hold on. Did this work? Ah, it did. Ooh. So then I don't know if this is a demo actually. Sorry, I'm looking through the games. A lot, man. I have a lot of multiplayer ones. Hmm. Should I play this one? You know what? Let me install it. Let me install it. All right. It's gonna be it's gonna be a visual novel, a romance. Or should I play the short one? Um, hold on. Actually, maybe I should do a poll. You know what? I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll. Actually, oh, where? Okay. Um, how do I do a poll again? I always forget. Oh, yep. Doing my caps lock. Join today? What the heck? Have an account, log in. Hold on. I need to look up my password. It's so dumb. The SE Live, I swear, it just like makes me jump through hoops. And it's okay that downloaded. Um what am I doing? Okay, Twitch. Okay. So I'm choosing between. Oh my god. Give me the password. Jesus. Ugh. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me close this. Hmm. Okay. Here we go. This I know how to do. Enter. Oh my god. You're killing me softly. All right, give me the code. Give me the damn code. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, what's okay? You better let me. Okay. What? Oh, what? I swear to God. All right. Yes. Okay. It worked. Oh, I have to go back to YouTube Studio. All right. Um. Okay. Which William. All right. Let me go back to. Okay, we're either gonna play. I'll just put it in all caps because it looks like that's what it is. Or we gonna play some. I don't know if it's all together though, but I'll put a space. They're both visual novels. One's more romance. The other is more detective. Okay. The error one is the romance. Stillwater is the detective. E1. Okay, well, actually, let me download the Stillwater just in case. All right, Stillwater. Install. It should be a short install since apparently it's a short visual novel. If it is short. 31%. 59, 61. Okay. It's okay. And it's done downloading. Okay. Actually, I lied. It's stuck on 99. Nope, I lied again. Okay. Y'all, please vote. I don't know which to choose. I don't have coins to flip. I mean, wait, is that what? Uh, that's how long I haven't like done that. I don't know what it's called anymore. Flip a coin. Pretty sure maybe it's that. Still water. Okay, okay. Then, well, I'll wait until it's over. I'll read the. Wait, did I already read it? I don't think so. But let's see. So, a short visual novel where a private investigator gets reeled into a murky mystery, entangled in lies, secrets, and a family curse. All right, Stillwater it is. Okay, give me a second. Wait, how do I change the category? Setting? Still, water. Oh, it is all together. Why is there two? Um, I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Okay. Life scene. What the fuck? Whoa. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. Stillwater. And vote. Look at this man. Ain't he handsome? Ooh, I love myself. Broken grim men. Look at that. Look at those eyes. He's seen some shit, you know. I like that. That's so messed up though. Alright, hold on. I need to change some stuffies. Oh, this one. Hold on. Can't, uh, where is it? Shit. There we go. That should be good. Okay. Still water. Start the. Start? Whoa! Ooh. Those were my hands, just FYI. Alright. Self voicing? Yes. Enabled. Press V to disable. Audio captions? Can we have is there subtitles? Because I usually
Toggle
have.
sound caption selected.
Okay, no, not that.
Toggle ESC options. Toggle sound caption selected. Toggle sound captions.
Ooh. Okay. Ew. Gross.
Text options.
Don't. What? Uh.
ESC options.
I think I fucked up.
Volume options.
Stop! Stop talking.
Deactivate.
Can I deactivate? Oh
Toggle
my god.
self voicing disabled.
Is that what it was? Cause well, I mean, if that man has a voice, I want to hear it. You know? Ah, is God damn. Okay, hold on. Okay, press.
ESC, options. Self-voicing in self-voicing disabled.
Okay, look, we'll check it out first. If it's actually his voice that, oh, what's this? Joshua. Is that his name? Sexy man. Okay, all right, start. Stillwater. Let's see how sexy this man is. This is a work of fiction. The resemblance to any real life people is purely coincidental. This game contains pictures of horror, mature themes, violence, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Caretaker. I'm sorry, but I can't stay here anymore, Nina. I feel like I'm going crazy. Nina, calm down. If we can just talk it out. So many strange things keep happening one after another. Every day there is this damn dripping sound. I thought it was just something leaking at first, but I check every faucet, every ceiling, everything, and still I hear it everywhere, constantly echoing in my ears. Please listen to me. Oh, but the water. That's not water. Water? Yes, it's everywhere. Pools of it are all over the house, and every time I try to mop it all up, another will appear. There's no end to it. Ah, but it's at night. It's at night when it comes. What are you talking about? I hear someone or something walking along the hallways at night. Maybe it's just my grandfather. No, Nina, it's not him. I thought it was, but it's not. But I've seen it. That thing. What kind of noise am I supposed to make for that? Huh? I only glimpsed at it once, but I'm more than certain that thing was not your grandfather. Ever since that night, I would lock my door and pray it would walk past my room. Ellipses. I don't know what's going on, but I swear it just keeps walking, always walking on pools of water. Sometimes I hear them randomly. Their steps are erratic and faint, but I can still hear them. Just a steady pace up and down the halls. But I think recently, it's no longer like that. What do you mean? Every morning, I follow to see where the wet footprints lead. It walks towards something more clearly than before. It would walk down the halls, climb the stairs, and turn corners. All of it. I'd follow. Sorry. Eventually, the trail would come to a stop. And it would all stop right by your grandfather's room. His room? If this is some sick joke to scare me away, then please stop. It's not a joke, Nina. I meant when I said that there's something wicked going on in this house. That can't be true. I know this is a lot, but you have to believe me. I can't stay here any longer. I'm sorry, Nina. Ellipses. It's okay. I understand. Thank you for taking care of my grandfather up until now, and I'm sorry for all the stress I've caused you. I'll be sure to pay you right away as soon as I. Nina, listen to me. I don't know what's happening around here, but. Oh, wait. Hold on. Controller. Let me put it on the controller. Okay, there we go. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Ah! Did I miss something? The woman on the phone cautiously looks around, turning her head constantly back and forth, looking over her shoulder to find if any others listening in. She grips the phone so close to her ear in a vice grip before speaking again in a hushed tone. Something terrible is lurking in this house. I don't know what it is, but please, as soon as you get back, take your grandfather and just leave this place. Leave? I can't just leave everything behind. We have nowhere else to go. Please, Nina, this place is not safe. The rumors that are true. The curse, it's real. My family is not cursed. But Nina, at this rate, you and your family will. Enough! A pause. Cold and sharp tenseness strains the call as both women, exhausted and stressed beyond their comfort, try to stifle their growing frustrations towards one another. Neither yielding to the other's thoughts, only leaving anger and hurt to fester through the silence. After what feels like a suffocating stillness, Nina finally sighs. What the hell? What's this? Oh, okay, now I get it. After what feels like a suffocating stillness, Nina finally sighs heavily and responds bluntly to the caretaker. Look, I don't know what you heard or saw, but I can't just leave things like this. Whoever or whatever they will answer to me. I won't let them have their way. I don't have time wasting my energy on this stupid curse. So, if you can't help me, then so be it. I'll find a way. Nina, my grandfather is all I have left. He's all I have left. Oh shit! Ah! That's not a grandfather. What the hell? Hold on. That's a young man. Or that's a sexy grandfather. I don't know about that. But, Dinner, 7 a.m. Amid a foggy morning, there sits a man by the corner of a booth. He drinks black coffee and, depending on his mood, occasionally orders a donut. And today, it was just black coffee. Hello, sir. Hugo! Ugh. I swear, I've never seen that amount of paperwork in my life. A freaking mountain worth of it. You're a valuable member of our team, Hugo. My foot. I'm starting to believe that I was bamboozled into joining their agency. Huh. Hugo Laurent, age 30, takes a good look at his cup of joe and chugs it all in one sitting. Is he insane? Oh my god. I love him. He then continues to grumble to himself about last night's grueling work at the office. I really need to find a different job. As he contemplates his poor life choices, he looks out towards the early mist. There was something inherently terrifying about the fog to him, how it engulfs everything and nothing. Even if it disappears, it always leaves behind traces. Proof proof of it remaining. Even in a quaint little town like this, Silent Hill, I can't even run from my fate, I guess. That is a lot of paper. Hugo finally stares at the compiled newspaper clippings he put together. Some of them from recent events, but mainly all were past headlines of missing persons papers, cases. Well, I can't read. No matter how many times I see this, it's still just as hard to look at. Fixating case after case, he can't help but remind himself that there was a reason for all of this. An all too personal reason. Seeing strange things comes with a price. In the end, I'm the one doing this to myself. Sounds rough. Mind if I join? Kuya? What the fuck? I thought his name was Hugo Laurent. Who's Kuya? An annoyingly familiar voice. His face, oh my god. An annoyingly familiar voice interrupts his train of thought. He slowly looks up to see the one responsible, although reluctantly. Whoa! Hello, sir! Damn it! Hugo or this guy? Damn. Okay. Good morning, Hugo. Hugo scowls and turns away from him. He then gathers the files and shoves it back into the binder. Meanwhile, the tall man takes this as an initiative and sits at the opposite end of the booth. He greets the waitress passing by and orders himself the hefty body breakfast special with an extra plate. I think you brought enough, sir. Damn. Or maybe it's because Hugo's like slouching. I don't know. I accidentally did the hard. Shit. This game's full of handsome mans. Let me take the stupid heart thing off. Oh my god. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh my god. All right. As usual, the waitress is happy to oblige and goes back to the counter to relay his order. The man that looks back at Hugo, he sees the empty cup and the now jumbled newspaper clippings. All the while, Hugo is trying to ignore him. You really should eat something with that black coffee. Not ordering any donuts today? I'm fine, Noah. I'm just not in the mood, okay? Not even a little? Mm. There's a momentary silence between them before Noah disturbs it once more. Well, too bad for you. I ordered a big breakfast for the two of us. Two? Oh shit! What the hell is that though? What's the second one? What is that? Is that a bunch of like little sausages with ketchup? Ew, ew. The first one's good. The first one's good, but I don't know. But what? Hash browns maybe? Maybe it's hash browns. I don't know. Maybe. As if the world could grace Noah with an even more perfect punchline, the food arrives. Please tell me what it is. Why the hell did you order for the two of us? Just eat what you want. Oh, wait. Just eat what you want. Don't worry about me. Wow. Mukang. Oh my god. Mukang Masaru. Right, Hugo? What a what language is that? Are you even listening to me? Come on. We both know that if you don't eat now, who knows when you will. And I'm not about to let you faint again. So, open wide. Sure, sure. Damn it, I keep Alright. No, damn it. Okay, like oh, this is driving me nuts. I really need to make these facial expressions like okay. Once again, gotta go through that. Okay. Back to the handsome mans. Noah De Leon, age 27, a natural born charmer, is also the only person in the world who lovingly threatens him to eat every day. With a pensive look, Hugo finally gives in and eats the generous spoonful without further complaints. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait, is that the. Yeah. There we go. Anyways, it's good. Right? Good food will always cheer you up. Damn him. I got swept away again. Oh, by the way, the oh my god. The chief will be out for a business trip. Oh my god, I can't read it anymore. Trip. She mentioned it will be for a couple of days. When did she tell you this? I didn't hear anything about it. Yesterday, I think? Yesterday? She told me to sort out the cabinets yesterday. She didn't mention anything about a business trip. I guess it was a pretty sudden one. Well, I mean, she did tell me to tell you. And lucky me, I know where you go every morning. Mm. You know what? I'm not surprised anymore. Well, what do you want to do? We technically have the day off. I'm gonna head back to the office. There's a couple of boxes I didn't get a chance to sort out. In that case, I'll come with you. Why? You could just rest for the day. And pass up this opportunity to get to know you better, Kuya? What the fuck language is that, though? Quit it. After their enlightening banter, the two of them finish their breakfast, pay for their meals, and head to Hugo's car. Did Noah, like, walk there? As Noah opens the door to the passenger seat, he notices a bloodhound sleeping inside. Oh my god. It's, oh my god. Those eyes. Ooh. The big dog stirs at the sound of the car opening and lazily stares at Noah. Ah, I'm sorry, Big Eye. He then closes the door while trying not to make too much noise to disturb its occupant. Colby. Oh, there we go. Its eyes. At the sound of his name, his heavy lidded eyes slowly peek to see who calls for him. It is his one and only partner, his human. No one voted. As if finally realizing who he is, or where he is, the old bloodhound stirs up from his sleep, pounces at Hugo, and proceeds to wag his tail uncontrollably. I'm not gonna bark. Good morning again, Colby. Had a nice nap? Colby, 8 years old, Hugo's most faithful and loving partner in crime, has the biggest tendency to just sleep all over the place. Noah, who is witnessing all of this from the back seat, chuckles to himself. He's amazed and slightly defeated at Hugo's sudden surge of energy. It doesn't matter how many times I try. When it comes to boosting up his mood, no one can beat Colby. Agency, 7:50 a.m. The three head back to the office. The space is just the same as Hugo left it. What is wrong with this clock? With that clock, yo? A decent, organized mess. To his credit, for the amount of boxes he painstakingly went through, he believes he did a fair job. I'll bet it could have been better. Wow, you really outdid yourself, Hugo. It looks less crowded. Ah, shut it, will you? I said I was gonna get to it. Thanks, boy. Before Hugo could continue to give deserved head pats, he notices someone. A woman stands timidly peering outside from the storefront. She looks a bit frantic and even more restless with her disheveled and ill-fitted clothes, drawing emphasis to her already too visible petite frame. It's me! It's me! Let me in! The woman tries to grasp the door handle several times, but stops before she could touch it. Her her brows furrow, agitated and distressed about something. So much to the point it is preventing her from just simply reaching out for help. However, when she finally makes eye contact with Hugo, she immediately rushes in. Oh, geez, damn. Uh, I'm so sorry. I know that the close sign is up, but I saw you come in and I. Are you alright, miss? I need your help. My grandfather, he. Before she could continue explaining, Noah swiftly cuts in front of Hugo and intervenes in all too practiced manner. It's okay, miss. We'll hear what you have to say. So please, why don't you sit right over there? Noah gestures to one of the empty seats at the other side of the office. The poor woman hesitates for a moment. She clutches desperately to the strap of her purse, her eyes focusing apprehensively on them and at the gestured seat. After mulling over Noah's offer, she quickly glances back and forth, back and nods. The woman then walks towards the corner of the room and sits at the edge of the sofa. Her posture is wary and tense, giving no sign of comfort for even this brief moment of peace. Can you start off by telling us your name? I apologize for earlier. I'm usually a bit more composed than this, but I guess I'm failing at that too. My name is Nina Mortimer. Ah, hello, Miss Nina. My name is Noah de Leon. I am one of the assistants here. That big guy next to you is our other lovely assistant, Colby. And the one brooding over here is private investigator Hugo Laurent. I'm not brooding, I'm just tired. And our chief is away on business, but I think we can still accommodate you. So, how can we help, Miss Nina? For just a moment, Nina appeared a bit more lax, more hopeful, maybe even relieved from this warm welcome. However, she once again tenses up. The guilt and shame come rushing back to her, visible by the creases of her brow as she once again realizes why she is here. I need I need help watching over my grandfather tonight. Tonight? Yes, I know this is a strange request, but my hands are tied on this. It has to be tonight. I'm sorry, Miss Nina, but I don't quite understand. Is your grandfather in any danger? I think someone is trying to take him away. Take him? Miss Nina, I think you should contact the police right away. They're far more equipped at handling this kind of situation. No, they're not! I've tried requesting their help, but they've given me the same answer verbatim for weeks now. They will send someone out to watch over the man for what the hell is this? For the entire day. But by the end of their routine, they would always report back nothing unusual. They saw no one else leaving or arriving at the house other than me or the caretaker. And despite telling them all in detail about the letters and all the strange things that's been happening, there's nothing they can do about it but just sit around until it escalates even more. I can't wait any longer. Any more than this, then it'll all be too late. If only I knew who Lewis was. Lewis? She lets out a gasp. Her hands shot out to cover her mouth, realizing she had said too much so carelessly. She tries to avert their gaze, but Hugo stares persistently at her. Miss Nina, who is Lewis? Are they the ones causing all of this? Once more she contemplates, her brows knit closely together as she bites her lips nervously. It's if the words she wanted to say have suddenly died out, too heavy to even mutter. A mistake she can't take back. Before the silence stretches further, Noah speaks to Nina with a gentle and reassuring tone. Miss Nina, I know it's scary. All of the things you mentioned to us so far, no one should ever have to experience, especially by themselves. And I assure you, we'll listen to all of it. Robin! Hello! How are you, my son? Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting like. Oh my god. Shit. Sorry, it's just something that happened the other night. Hello, madre. I'm good. How are you? Spin? Spin. I'm good. I'm playing this visual novel called Stillwater. And my goodness, there's like two handsome ass men in here so far. She's pretty too, I mean, but I mean, I like men, so. This is Noah. You'll see Hugo in a bit. And I assure you, we'll listen to all of it. I promise. Wild and manic eyes search deeply at them, trying desperately to discern any doubt or mistrust on their faces. However, all she sees are people who are willing to give their time to simply listen to her. Damn, wish I was that handsome. Oh my goodness. He speaks in a language I do not I have no idea what he's saying. To actually help her. From this alone, Nina looks to the side where her purse is and opens it. Tucked inside one of the pockets, she takes out a single, slightly crumpled envelope with a pigmented red wax seal pressed in the middle. Gen Alpha? No, I don't know. Ugh. You should have been here earlier. You would have seen. You would have understood. At a glance, oh yeah, look, this is Hugo. Look at him. Look at him. At a glance, Hugo can tell right away that this letter appears to be a bit more worn out and antique. And yet, despite its delicate form, it remains well preserved, well kept. It's as if the letter itself was untouched by time forever, waiting to be opened. He doesn't seem British, though. His name's Hugo Laurent. That's American. Noah's name is Noah de Leon. But the language he speaks is like, where the hell are you from? Grandfather has been receiving cryptic letters for the past month now. The letters didn't come with an address or the name of the sender. But this one is different from the rest. This had the name Lewis on it. She already opened it? It looks opened. Oh my bad, he is French. That's a French name? As she hands over the letter, Hugo notices her hands slightly shaking. Nina is still avoiding his gaze, but he knows she is trying in earnest. But before he could reach out his hand, why is everything going dark? He senses it. A faint shift in the room, unnoticeable to the others, but all too glaringly clear to him. De Leon is like Hispanic. I was talking about Hugo Laurent. No, there's a space before de and Leon. Hmm. There's something very wrong with this letter. Suddenly, Hugo recoils his hand away in pain, like being struck with something so something sharp, so spontaneously, so memorable that even the pain disappears within seconds. A hint of it remains. Something so small akin to a prick from a rose's thorn, or more like paper cut? Are you alright? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Look at these two handsome mans. The fucking thirst. No, I'm fine, Miss Mortimer. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Hugo stares squarely at the cut. A thin red line starts to form slowly by the top of his index finger, trailing down and stopping just above the first crease. A red so clearly visible, it's taunting. That doesn't look like a normal paper cut to me. Let me get you a band aid. It's fine, Noah. I don't need one. But really, it's fine. Doesn't even hurt that much. Noah takes one good look at him before sighing oh my goodness, exasperately, and sitting back down in his chair, still eyeing on Hugo's hand. Hugo shrugs. Oh my god, excuse me. Hugo shrugs and returns his attention back to the letter, but this time, luckily, nothing happens. For it to reach all the way out here with just a letter alone. What? For it to reach all the way out here with just a letter alone is truly terrifying. I did not understand that sentence for some reason. Carefully, he removes the content of the envelope and unfolds it. At first, it looks like any other normal written message. A person named Lewis is asking the other, Henry, to come meet him by the lake at midnight, needing to share something important with him. However, what's eerily striking about this is not the letter itself. Peering at the bottom of the page, a message scrawled, unlike the rest, stands visibly out to Hugo. A message that shouldn't be there. Remember our promise, Henry. When did you receive this letter? Yesterday. And your grandfather? Where is he right now? He's currently back at the house with the caretaker. I promised him I wouldn't be out for too long. I made an agreement with them, you see. Oh? What sort of agreement? The caretaker we have now agreed to watch over my grandfather, but only during the day. Before nightfall, they would leave exactly at the same time. Before nightfall? I wanted to believe that this whole thing was an elaborate scheme to scare my family away. I know this sounds crazy, but at one point, I thought everyone was in on it. The mail carriers, the officers, the caretakers. Everyone had a hand at making our family suffer. But this one was different. Oh god, that fucking face. Up until now, I've never heard of anyone by that name. Not a relative or family friend. But they clearly know who grandfather is. If I don't do something about this, I'll lose some big ass tears. I'll lose him too. Just by uttering the words alone, Nina begins to break down. She's been breaking down for a good fucking minute or so. Jeez. The stress, the anxiety, the fatigue, all of it was finally catching up to her. Her body hunches forward, her hands pressed close to her eyes as she tries to cover the stream of tears running down her face. What the fuck? As an act of comfort, Colby sits closer to Nina while Noah fetches oh my god, tissues for her. Hugo, on the other hand, is puzzled. She said this whole thing has been going on for the past month, but something doesn't add up. And before nightfall, I think there is more to this she's not admitting. Whatever happened with the letter, I'm more than certain. Certain that whoever or whatever Lewis is, oh, sorry, they're coming for blood. Oh shit. Take the case. Do you want more tissues? We'll do it. We'll take on your case. For a moment, everything goes still. Their eyes and attention are solely directed at Hugo, whose eyes have a certain glint to them, now unwavering and more determined than ever. Before anyone else speaks, Nina stands up, wipes away any stray tears from her face, and walks up to him. You'll take it? Hugo simply nods. Thank you, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. We're glad to help, Miss Nina. Please just call me Nina. Well, Nina, we'll do our best. Nina smiles at Hugo and Noah in gratitude. Her eyes renew with a faint gleam, a hope that maybe things will change for her and her family for the better. Excuse me. However, before heading out, Nina reaches into her bag once more. She takes out a small piece of paper and a pen and hastily starts jotting down something, probably the address. Yep. I best be on my way. I'll let grandfather know ahead of time you'll be coming. Church Street? Also, this is my address. Oh my god, did you hear that plane? I'll be sure to greet you all when you arrive. And thank you again. Truly. She politely bows to them and walks out of the office, already reaching into her purse for her car keys. Hugo watches from his desk as she goes to open the driver's seat. Nina looks back at the office window and takes one last look at Hugo. She waves slightly at him before finally pulling out of the parking lot and driving off. Once out of sight, Hugo turns to look at his cluttered desk. Still messy, but presentable. I guess I'll have to sort these out later again. Car. 5:30 p.m. Have to click. Alright, I guess. Ah! From the ongoing downpour to the quiet hums of the car, they sit in silence. Where's the dog? Still miles off their destination, Hugo constantly checks the rearview mirror to see any passing cars. But it was only them on the road. Noah, who usually chats his ear off by now, leans quietly against the car door as he looks out to the passing streetlights, reserved and distant. He hasn't said a word to Hugo since they left the office. Hey, you're a lot quieter than usual. What's wrong? Huh? What a surprise! Have you been looking at me, Kuya? What the fuck does that mean? No, you idiot. You should just talk a lot. That's all. Oh, so do you miss me talking? Just say it. Do you believe her story? What? Given all the things she's told us, do you think she is telling the truth? Yes, I believe her. Or at least, I believe she hasn't lied to us. But, I can't shake this feeling that she is hiding something. He has nice eyelashes. Like, if she left out certain details on purpose. Also, why did she have to travel this far out of town for a private eye? Surely there must be have been another far closer to her home than ours. I just don't know how to explain it. As expected of you, Hugo. Are you making fun of me? No, not at all. I'm just admiring your observations. I didn't want to offend Nina earlier, so I kept quiet until she finished. But her last name caught me off guard. Huh? Have you heard about the Mortimers? They're a pretty distinguished family that owns an esteemed fishing company. Well, they used to, I believe. They have yet to name an heir. What do you mean? Shouldn't it naturally go to Nina? It should, but I don't know. From what I heard, each time they try to name a successor, that relative mysteriously disappears. Gone without a trace, or so anyone thought. Their bodies would soon turn up months later. And you know what's strange? All of them have been labeled as accidents by local news. No foul play, just another unfortunate loss for the family. They've been struck with so many tragedies that, over time, people began to believe they were cursed or something. Cursed? I think I can understand why she wouldn't go to the police again. They most likely thought she was seeing things and went along with the procedures just to keep pace. But deep down, they must have thought she had gone mad. I can't imagine all of this for Nina. And most of all, who knows what we'll find there? Is that why you decided to come with me? Well, partially. I'm more worried about you, though. Me? Why? Think of it think of it this way. I'm the appointed driver. When you decide to go when you decide to do some pretty reckless shit, I'll be there to drive you to the local hospital. Ugh. Besides, two is better than one. Exactly. I was fine with Colby coming with me. Hey. Well, have you heard that three is better than two? Ugh. Mortimer Estate, 6 p.m. I thought we were far from the house. Passing through countless dirt roads and steep cliffs, the estate can finally be seen beyond the evergreen. Nestled away from prying eyes, it stands tall, magnificent, and classic. Truly a rarity only afforded to the privileged. And yet, with, with all its opulence, it looms from a distance. Hugo and Noah could only gaze at the sheer scale of the manor. Its grand stature topples easily over the dozens of houses they drove past. Sam! Sammy! Thank you. Like, whoa, like, I'm liking this game. Like, look at these two handsome ass men. Ooh, I like them. I've been, I've been thirsting for them like the entire game. I'm hoping they don't die, but we'll see. Have you been well? Ooh, Clem, Clem. Hi, hi. I think Aaron will always call me perp. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't leave again. Don't worry, Clem. You gotta go eat. You gotta go eat. I just got too emotional. I'm an emotional baby. Let's see. Its grand stature topples easily over the dozens of houses they drove past. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot you were branded. No, you're good. You're good, Clam. A lot of people still call me perp. They even like I've been asked by some people. It's like, can I still call you perp? And I'm like, all right. Wow, look at the size of it. I could never imagine seeing a house like this in person. It's almost too surreal. Come on, she's waiting for us. Immediately after exiting the driver's seat, a sudden sharp pain weighs heavy on Hugo's chest. Grasping tightly at his coat, he begins to gasp for air. His vision hazes as he leans close to the car, trying desperately to ground himself. Like a fish drawn out of the sea, he desperately heaves. The air in his lungs escaping too quickly burns as he feels his throat start to strain, drawing tighter the more he breathes. But this pain pales in comparison to a feeling far more excruciating. Is it the house? No, something far more sinister. He feels it. Someone is watching him. A piercing gaze fixed on him, like leering at a bug and waiting to strike. We'll be together soon, Henry. It's called Stillwater. It's a short visual novel, detective story. Um, it it's pretty interesting so far, but it's still like the very beginning. I like it though. Handsome mans. What the hell? Damn it! Already? I need to hurry, or else. Hey, are you alright? Noah calls out to him, snapping him out of his fixated trance. Colby nudges his head against Hugo, whining with concern over his partner's well-being. Did did you hear that just now? Hear what? That voice. It was so close to my ear, Is everything alright? Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. I'm just a bit winded out from the trip, that's all. I'd be happy to make you tea at the very least. If it's no trouble. No, not at all. It's the least I can do. Once again, this subtle uneasiness from Nina's surfaces. But before Hugo could get a chance to look further into it, she walked off towards the front porch without saying another word. World, are you sure you're alright? You sounded like you were choking earlier. I said I'm fine. Besides, we're already here. We can't back out now. Listen to me. I think you should. Noah abruptly cuts his lecture short as he notices Nina stopping by the front door. She stands by the door silently, contemplating something. It's just like before, but this time she seems even more anxious. Whatever unease she tried to mask earlier became more apparent the minute she walked closer to the front door. I love that dog. Ah! I haven't been quite honest with you, detective. Spill it! Just like before, as if carefully choosing her next words, she decides that in this situation, words are not enough. You'll see for yourselves what I mean. Oops, I'm in his chin. And with that, Nina enters the house, leaving the three to follow behind. Hugo's about to enter through the foyer when he feels a tug on his arm. Don't forget what I told you. If something happens, let me know right away. You'll be the first to know. And with that, Noah releases his grip on Hugo. They proceed to head in, not knowing what awaits them beyond the door. Greeted with a brightly lit hallway, Hugo knows immediately that the interior is just as grand. Adorned with floral accents and antique furnishings, the house itself exudes the word elegance. A classic and rustic charm with the walls and floorings made from the finest wood. Hugo couldn't help but gape when he walked in. However, he notices something even more distinct than the splendor. Behind the seemingly perfect veneer, an unsettling air reeks throughout the house, leaving no room for doubt that the inside is far more terrifying than the outside. Please, come this way. You see, look at. Oh, no, you can't see it because of my this fucking laptop. But there's a man. There's a man like around right here. I'm guessing that's a grandfather, but he does not look old as at all. He looks like a young man. Can't see him, but I can't. He'll probably have a better. And there he is. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. That is not a grandfather. Okay, that's not a grandfather. Bracing themselves, they enter the dimly lit drawing room. At first glance, Hugo could not discern the silhouette situated at the far corner. Only the sparse lighting from the window pierces through a fraction of the room's darkness. However, as they approach closer to the silhouette, Hugo now understands the reason for all of Nina's unsettling vagueness. Grandfather, we have guests. That is not an old man. What? You see, yeah! Sitting on the armchair is a very young man, not much older than Hugo or Noah. Dude, he's a Green Lantern. Look at his eyes. Hmm. He is dressed modestly and shares none of the imposing presence of the manor. Why are all the men in this visual novel so handsome? Hmm. No, rather, such luxury does not even remotely reflect on the man before them at all. It's as if the flow of time had stopped only for him, while the rest had continued changing drastically without him. Just like just like the letter, timeless, delicate, and jarringly out of place. Staring only at the window, the young man sits there dazed, with little acknowledgement of the people around him, still motionless, like a doll. Grandpa, these are the people I spoke of. This is Detective Laurent and his two assistants, Colby and Noah. They're going to help us. Even after introducing them to the head of the Mortimer estate, Hugo and Noah could not help but feel unnerved. The man before them is supposed to be frail and older than any of them, and yet here he remains, forever unchanging, forever young. They've come a long way, so I'll be making some tea. Would you also like some, Grandpa? He does not reply back, nor does he glance at Nina or anyone else in the room. Only fixates his gaze on the rain, nothing else. I'll be sure to make a cup for you too. Like, um, she has been saying something about a family curse. It has to do with his, this has to be one part of it, though. Like, how he hasn't aged at all. She then timidly gestures to Hugo and Noah back to the foyer. Bearing more questions, the two follow Nina outside. But before they leave the drawing room, Hugo takes one last look at the young man. There's an all too familiar air about Henry Mortimer. His eyes, they're similar to his own. Whatever he must be longing for, Hugo knows it will never end well. Nina, that man? Yes, he's my grandfather, the one I asked you all to watch over. I know this is hard to believe, but Nina draws something out of her pocket. It's an old picture of a handsome man with slick back hair, wearing the finest of suits. The gentleman in the picture has a different air to him, one of wealth and power, none of which reflects at all on the current Henry Mortimer. It's almost as if looking at two different people. This isn't much to go by, but believe me, they are the same person. Then why does he look so young? It happened a few nights ago. I was on my way to get a cup of water when I heard a loud thud coming from my grandfather's room. I was worried that something fell over, so I went to check. When I opened the door, I found him collapsed on the ground. I rushed I rushed to help him out, but when I did, he looked so different. He wore the same clothes that my grandpa wore that night. And his face, I recognized his face. He looked younger. So many things were rushing through my head at the moment, and yet I knew he felt familiar to me. I know it sounds bizarre the more I talk about it, but that's what happened. That was also the same night I found that letter. It was next to him, already opened. I'm sorry again for all of this. No matter who I went to, they either said something was wrong with me or my family. With everything going on, maybe they're right. The pools of water, the letters, Lewis, and now this. I've been ignoring the signs for years and just blindly hoping things can get better if I try finding solutions on my own. But that's not enough anymore. Maybe my family is really cursed. No, they're not. Curses aren't real. Detective? I think Weasley get too involved in believing that sort of thing exists. In truth, the ones who fixate on it make it their reality. Rumors, doubts, lies, all of those things are what they want to become real. Deep-rooted emotions like that can't possibly be healed or fixed right away. But like a curse, those emotions drag other people down with them. Personally, I think you're caught up in all of this. But I assure you, we'll see this through. For you and Mr. Mortimer. Thank you. Good. He smiled. Now, our first priority is to find out more about Lewis. Nina, the letter you showed us back at the agency. Do you have it with you? Ah, yes. It's here. Do you mind if I borrow it for a bit? I'll be sure to give it back. Of course, but what are you going to do with it? I've searched everything on that letter and I still couldn't come up with clues. Ah, I'll be using it as a reference or a guide, if you will. I'm afraid I can't discuss too much of the process, trade secret and all. Ah, of course. I'll check upstairs. Noah, you and Colby check the ground floor. Got it. Before they leave to do their own investigations, Hugo grabs a hold of Noah's shoulder. He leans in. He leans in close enough for Nina to not hear. Keep a close eye on Mr. Mortimer and Nina. Especially Nina. I don't want her to be dragged any more than she already is. So, whatever happens, keep her safe. Hugo, you. Fine. But remember, yell for me, okay? I know. Thank you, Noah. I'm counting on you. You too, boy. With a final nod at them, Hugo then goes towards the staircase and heads upstairs. Noah stares for a moment longer at Hugo's back before it disappears into the first floor. He then turns to look at Colby. Well, it's time we get to work. Right, Colby? Investigations start. Oh god. Actually have to the objective is to look around the area for objects to proceed the story. Use the arrows or the arrow keys to move to a different area. Outlines will appear on a clickable object. Wait, can I use a D or just like the... On the top right is the hint button. Click it will highlight an object you missed. I know... What the hell? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be Noah? Woof woof. Oh shit. Yeah, aye, sir. Mr. Mortimer still sits motionless by the corner of the room, his gaze never leaving the rain. somewhere else. What is this? A bunch of these things are draped over. What the? Okay. What? There's only two places I can look. An old rotary dial telephone. It looks like it's still in good use. Flowers. A delicate arrangement of violets and white roses. They seem to be fresh and fairly new. A large bookshelf stands close to the entranceway. It contains a couple photo albums and a few phone books. Phone books? Who uses phone books anymore? I can't go anywhere else. I guess I will have to be using the stupid hints. Oh, I can save actually. Quick save. Quick save complete. Break it out of the menu. Can I? No. To actually click on the. There's nothing else for me to click on. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, finally. Frames decorating the walls are covered in white sheets, veiled with a thin lining of dust on top of each one. Wow, there are so many paintings covering the walls. Are there more like this all over the house? Yes, my grandfather commissioned many back in the day. But sadly, he doesn't do that anymore. Nina, I can't help but notice the paintings are covered. How come? I did that. I covered them up for my grandfather's sake. For his sake? Yes, he was pretty obsessed with them, you see. There were times when he would mutter to himself and would just stare at the paintings for days on end. It worried me so much that I had to cover them all. Since then, he hasn't stared at any of them. He just sits quietly looking outside. I see. About the paintings, I also noticed they all have a similar theme. How can you even see them? They're covered. They all had water in them. I know this isn't a coincidence since you've told us before, but if there's anything you know, anything at all, then please tell me. Noah, can I ask you a question first? Ah, sure, go ahead. Do you believe in mermaids? Mermaids? I don't suppose I do. Why? Casting her gaze to the floor, Nina actually fidgets and tightly clasps her hands together. She then briefly sighs and continues. Well, there's this story, or rather, more like a fairy tale that my family has passed on. A fairy tale? Yes, well, it feels like one to me. It was about a fisherman who fell in love with a mermaid. Every day and night, he will go out by the shore to gaze at her beauty. But one day she vanished, leaving him confused and heartbroken. Determined, he would sail many seas for a chance to see her again. Sailing from coast to coast, new lands beyond and back, he would go. Not long after, fortune followed him all throughout his journey and made him one of the wealthiest and most highly respected in his village. However, despite all the wealth he gained through his travels, he never found the mermaid again. She would only be a dream, nothing more. And that's the end of the story. It doesn't end happily, but I guess there was a lesson behind all of it. I just never understood it. What do you think happened to the mermaid? I know it's an exaggeration, and yet I can't help but wonder. It's hard to say. I just feel bad for both of them. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of sad endings. If it were me, I would wish the fisherman and the mermaid could see each other again. Or at least, that's what I think. Even if they weren't, oh wait, even if they weren't meant to be with each other. Yeah, I think so at least. I wouldn't want to imagine going through a journey all by myself. It's hard being alone. A journey all by yourself. Mortimer Estate, 11:30 p.m. Am I upstairs now? After searching vigorously through each of the rooms, he knew his findings would eventually lead him here. This is it. Hugo walks towards the nearest lampshade and switches it on. Dimly illuminated, he sees the extent of how lavish this part of the house is. From the customized window drapes to the vintage furnishings. Everything here exudes that extravagance. But much like the interior Hugo has seen so far, he finds this one in particular reeks of it. Plastered from wall to wall, a gloom lingers. It's as if the room itself is moldering, despite its preserved nature. Oh, okay. Okay, the chest first, because that was the only thing that. Okay. A classic wooden chest lies at the foot of the canopy bed. Its lock still firmly holds, safeguarding whatever is inside. I swear, if we find like the mermaid's corpse or something, okay, so yeah, this thing. A meticulously organized set of academic books, ranging from nonfiction to geography, are all on display. However, hidden away behind the vast collection are some children's fairy tales, all carefully kept. Scattered pieces of paper, all forgotten, lying waiting on the cold floor. Heavily etched markings are found scrawled all over the papers. Ah. A leather bound journal rests on the edge of the table. Its pages are turned out so haphazardly that the binding itself is starting to fall out. An old photo of a lost time. A sweet summertime memory of a little girl with her beloved grandfather. Atop the fireplace, unblemished and unmarked by time, hangs a curious and familiar painting of a beautiful woman floating on water. Okay, where else is. Tea. A pristine pearl white tea set sits patiently by, untouched and unused for quite some time. I need to hurry. I don't want to stay here for too long. Mortimer Estate, 11:50 p.m. Uh, okay. He searches and searches, and still, there is no sign of Lewis. To Hugo, even if there is a fragment a singular threat to that person, to their real selves. He couldn't find them. But there is nothing. Not one thing returning to him. Print clean notification. What the hell? Get out of here. Get out of here. Ask later. It's as if the thought of Lewis barely exists at all. What is going on? I clearly sense that presence from before, but it's gone again. Damn it. I wish I had more time. No, calm down. It has to be here. I just need to focus. He ponders again, retracing every step and every little detail, hoping that he overlooks something. Yet all he knows. What the hell was that? What was that? Yet all he knows. Yet all he knows is that the one tangible thing that connects him, that tethers so closely to this place, and most of all to Henry, is the letter. Words of promise, of love, all delicately etched onto a page, but tainted with a powerful and dark emotion that has been festering for too long. Tainted. From the very start of all this, Hugo believed that whoever Lewis was, they were the ones responsible. He thought he could find them and convince them to stop their haunting for good, to bring them peace and to move on. However, that isn't the case anymore. The unnatural force that binds everyone so closely together in this family is not the cause of an angry spirit. No, it's something far more devious than that. As he takes the letter out from the envelope, he notices a change within. Bearing no foreboding thread at the bottom of the page, it looks just like a regular letter, or rather, what it once was. A sad and tragic love. If you can't come, then I understand. Things have gotten more complicated with your mother ever since she found out about us, right? I'm sorry, Henry, for everything. It hurts to see you so torn up like this. I would never hurt you or drag you along with me. If this is to be our farewell, then can I ask you one last favor? Could you keep my locket? I know this is selfish of me, but I'd like for you to have it. I'd be happy to know it's safe with you. My heart will forever be yours, Henry. With love, always, Lewis. So this was the true letter? A small warmth emanates from the paper, wrapping closely around his fingers, quiet and soothing. The fragment Hugo was searching for. Lewis, I'm sorry. You were also a victim in all of this, too. Please, if you can hear me, I need your help. Without warning, the sound of a click can be heard across the bedroom, as if something unlocked itself. Hugo turns his head towards the sound and sees the chest. Unlike the other furniture, its dark and rustic features have not been maintained well, left to rot on its own. Suddenly, he stops at the sound of a voice, a sweet voice whispering to him, beckoning him towards the fireplace. Come here, my dear sweet boy. Ah! No! Ah! Don't go to the painting. No. Stay focused, Hugo, sorry. I won't let it get to me. Preparing himself, he heads towards the chest and opens it. Inside, scrambled together, are bunches of notebooks and small trinkets. Hugo continues to rummage through when he stumbles across an old newspaper article. Young man found dead by the lake. An un, un an un oh my god. An unidentified young man was found on the morning of 3 days prior to his death, according to police. Ruled as a suicide, police have claimed that the troubled youth drowned himself. This certainly is a tragic loss, an unfortunate event indeed. The letter comments. No claim of his body has been made yet. Lewis. By the corner of Hugo's eyes, he spots a bright glint buried beneath the clutter. He reaches for it. It's a locket! It is! A locket of brilliant gold shines unblemished, retaining a timeless luster. Inside it safeguards a picture of a young man with glasses, smiling brightly. This must be the locket that he was talking about. It's so pretty. I'm surprised it still shines like this. And this picture? Did he put this here? No, it might have been Henry. But why would he store it away like this? What should I do? Take the locket. I should probably hold onto this for now. Take it to him, please. Lewis? A gentle but distant plea echoes in Hugo's heart. A forgotten ache of yearning and regret grips him deeply. Feelings not of his own start to rise like small ripples on the pond, wanting to be found again and remembered. Don't worry, I'll bring it to him. I'm sure of it. Hugo's about to put everything back into the chest when he feels a wet and cold sensation crawling up his leg. What? Water? A pool of water relentlessly spreads across the floor, already seeping into the chest. Damn it, no! Suddenly, the lights shut off. A scream is heard, followed by a myriad of shouts. Hugo is about to call out to Noah, but stops at the sight of pale feet before him. Ah! Look at those toes! Looming over him stands a tall and ominous figure. His face is shrouded in complete darkness, devoid of any human emotion. It appears as a young man, but Hugo knows it's far from it. No, this very thing is trying to imitate a human form, trying to be human. Hugo could only stare back. Paralyzed with fear, he is forced to watch the horror as it slowly creeps towards him. It's just like before, the sensation of someone staring at him from within. But this time, it's drawing nearer, inching ever so closely. The words to call out to Colby or Noah fail to reach out. Lodged in his throat, he struggles in pain. With his breathing shallow, he tries to force his body to move. And then it stops. Looking down at Hugo, filled with nothing but malice and contempt, it speaks. Don't get in my way. All of a sudden, the door to the bedroom slams shut and the entity disappears. The tension from his body finally releases its agonizing grip, and he gasps desperately for air. His vision blurs and his breathing is haggard. He staggers towards the door. He yanks the handle several times but is tightly jammed. Fuck. Noah! Colby! To his dismay, he is only greeted with silence at the other end of the door. Damn it! From a distance, he faintly hears the sounds of Colby's relentless barking as he gets further away from the house. Hugo rushes towards the window. He tries to pry it open, but just like the door, a heavy force prevents him from doing so, like being underwater. His movements slow and drawn out, as if being dragged down by that thing. Fuck this. Frantically looking around the room, he spots a nearby chair. Without a moment sooner, Hugo grabs the chair and starts to strike the window. Bit by bit, the window cracks get larger with each blow, splitting off smaller pieces. What the hell is this thing made out of? Still trying to catch his breath, he musters all the strength he has left for a final blow. Excuse me. Damn you, just break already. Clearing out the remaining glass shards, Hugo peers his head out to see any railing he can grab hold of. However, he discovers instead that the wall adjacent is covered in ivy. Despite how heavy the rain has drastically become, he reaches out for it, grabbing a handful of the vines. Carefully, he climbs out the window, gripping tightly and making sure he doesn't lose his footing. Yet to his luck, the patch of vines he clutches start to tear away from the wall. Out of desperation, he struggles to find his grip on another but fails when his hand slips out of the reach. Shit! Oh no! Clamoring wildly as he loses grip on the ivy, he crash lands down onto a thicket of bushes. Oh, that's good. Air forced out of him, he heaves uncontrollably, trying to even out his breathing. But even that is laborious. An immense pain spreads across not only his back, but his entire body. Everything is okay. I have my Monster Energy drink. Senpai, stop drinking energy drinks. No. God, I'm getting too old for this. Although his body screams out in pain, he forces himself up. There's still time. I can do this. I have to do this. With staggering feet and haggard breathing, he makes his way to the place where it all started. The front door? Oh, what? To the lake? No! Where this tragedy starts and ends. Lake. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna get the bad ending. Finally, entering through the park, Hugo calls out to Colby and Noah. Colby! Noah! Where are you? He hears faintly the sounds of barking and echoes of people yelling in the distance. He rushes towards the echoes, guiding him through the downpour. With his heart racing and blood rushing to his head, he finds his way to the lake. Drawing closer, he sees Nina giving chase to her grandfather. Unfortunately, she doesn't get too far as Noah stops her. Grandpa, stop! Grandpa! Let me go! My grandpa, he's... No, Nina, it's dangerous. You'll get hurt too. I don't care. don't want to lose anyone anymore. Are there any choices in this game? Yeah, there's choices. um, there's been like 3 or 4 choices so far. Like I pissed off the demon thing for sure because I didn't listen to it to go to the what the hell were the chihuahuas barking? When I didn't go towards what it wanted me to go towards, which was a painting or something. So, and then I grabbed a locket. Like, there's 2 things. There's a good, benevolent spirit. That they are the chihuahuas. And then there's something else, a dark entity. Okay, let's see. It's at this instant Hugo trudges against the water, pursuing in Nina's steed. Hugo? No, don't! Kobe, save me! Please falls deaf to his ears. I might just get the bad ending. Not even the whines and worried cries of his partner could make him turn back. Determined, he forges ahead. Nearing the deep end of the lake, he sees Henry Mortimer gazing directly at the abyss. He looks even more frail and disheveled than before. It's as if all the life he's lived up until this point has begun to fray, draining every ounce of himself and surrendering it all to the lake. Before Henry could lean in, Hugo reaches out and tugs at his arm. Mr. Mortimer, listen to me. Nothing is waiting for you down there, so please come back to the shore with me. Motionless and unresponsive, he stares deeply into the water. The haze over his eyes is still obscure and persistent. There are so many things we cannot afford to lose in our lives, and you're one of them. To Nina, you're all she has left. She needs you, Mr. Mortimer. Hugo felt it. A slight jolt from Henry's arm, as if stirred by the mention of Nina. He slowly turns to face Hugo. Nina. However, just as cruel and violent as the storm, Henry jerks back, wrenching his arm away from Hugo's hold on him. No, all of this is my fault. If only I got to Lewis sooner, then none of this would have happened. He was waiting for me, was patient with me. And yet, for all the things he's done, I chose my family over him. He's gone, but I didn't pick him. Henry backs further away from the shoreline. Mr. Mortimer, I have to lock it. I can save him. His manic eyes never straying away from Hugo as he keeps his distance from him. Lewis, I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into this. You deserve so much more. And I wished. Henry struggles over his words. He clasps tightly to his shirt, his throat dry and taut from all that he has bottled up. From all those repressed and silent years of just waiting for this curse to finally take him. I wished I'd gone with you that night, Lewis. Sir, even if you still hold on. Sir, even if you still covet that wish, it wouldn't resolve anything. Not for you or Lewis. I read oh sorry, that was Hugo. I read what he wrote to you those years ago. He understood if you didn't want to come see him. But the thing is, Mr. Mortimer, Lewis never thought anything less of you. He said so in his letters to you. His letters. For the longest time, I wanted to believe he hated me for that, resented me for that choice. Or at least, I thought it was easier for me to think that way. How long has it been since I talked about him? It's been too long, sir. But that's why you don't have to shoulder all of that pain by yourself anymore. We can talk about it. About you and Lewis. All of it together. Hugo extends not only his hand to him, but a promise. His eyes are normal! Ah! A promise that Henry had yearned for so long. A way to forgive himself. He hesitates at first. What fool believes in a deserved forgiveness? Such a thing doesn't exist. And yet, despite everything, Hugo still reaches out to him, showing the locket to a stranger. Maybe he can be forgiven. Just as he was about to reach out for Hugo, a hand slithers around Henry's instead. Ah! It's this thing! His arms unnaturally contort around him, while its head perches on his shoulder. Ew, this thing's creepy. This thing. This Lewis is no longer pretending to be human. With piercing cold green eyes, it glares directly at Hugo, mocking him, cursing him, wishing nothing but despair. Ah, oh, damn it. We can be saved. We can be forgiven. There is only one true way out of this. I will share with you the most happiest of endings. Before Hugo could reach out for Henry's hand, he disappears into the water. Oh, goddammit. Mr. Mortimer! Without hearing the anguished cries and desperate pleas, Hugo dives after him into the abyss. Did I just get the bad ending? Crap! Damn it. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shocks running rampant throughout his body, like spikes continuously piercing from his legs to the tips of his fingers. Fiercely and unyielding, his chest tightens and his heart races as he begins to kick his legs, hoping whichever way he goes, he'll find his way to Henry. Swimming deeper and deeper in, he sees faintly a figure slowly descending into the darkness. As he finally gets closer to Henry, long snake-like arms stretch across the void and grab Hugo's neck, violently squeezing all the air out from him. He tries desperately to wrench its hands away. But with each struggle, no, did I just kill Hugo? Hugo's movements begin to weigh heavier and heavier. Lewis, where are you, Lewis? It's looking for Lewis? Digging deep into his coat's pocket, he grasps tightly in his hand the locket that Henry kept and had long forgotten, holding it out as it shines ever so brightly in the dark. Ah, there you are. It releases its grip on Hugo and instead reaches out for the locket. Taking this as a chance, he drops the chain and kicks with all his might to grab Henry's arm. With his heart and body screaming in pain, he swims desperately to the surface. Almost there. I just have to As the light from the surface begins to blur, Hugo makes one last attempt to reach for it. With his limbs worn out and his energy spent, this is all he can do. Before he loses consciousness, he notices a figure swimming towards them, getting closer and closer. It's no one, just no one. And then everything fades to black. Drifting along with what feels like an endless sea, Hugo courses through wave after wave, not knowing where he's going or caring for that matter. All he knows is that he's very, very tired. How long has it been since he had a good night's rest? It's been too long. Maybe I should take that rest now. I like that so much. I agree that you deserve it, but not here. I'm sorry for startling you. I just wanted to see you one last time before I go. Louis, you've done so much for me and Henry. I can't thank you enough. No worries. I want to thank you, too, for watching over me. And also, I want to apologize for my remarks from before. I really thought that I had things figured out once I found you, but you know how that turned out for me. Why did I give him such a weird laugh? It's alright, really. After all this time, I didn't think anyone could hear me. Especially Henry. Louis. I was worried about him for a long time. He always wanted to keep me away from his personal struggles, to keep me safe from them. But I was too stubborn for my own good. Honestly, I don't regret it. Any of it. Even if I could no longer reach out to Henry, fate weaved this thread back to you, our tangent connecting us once more to this very moment. And for that, I am forever grateful to you, Hugo. You're welcome, Louis. From a far off distance, Hugo hears a voice crying out to him, beckoning for him to return. Well, they're waiting for you. I guess they really are, huh? Take care always, Hugo. You too, Louis. Leak. Ah! With his eyes closed and his senses still returning, he feels the constant tugs and licks of a certain bloodhound. Whining as he tries to wake up his partner. Hugo! He also hears another familiar voice, too annoyingly close for comfort. Excuse me. Eyes shot wide open, he jerks up. Confused, Hugo looks around before he cuffs. I know! I'm so happy! Oh my god, I thought I murdered him. Confused, Hugo looks around before he coughs up the remaining water in his lungs. Are you alright? Noah starts to pat his back while Colby continues to whine over Hugo. What happened? Where's Mr. Mortimer? He's safe. So is Nina. They're both okay. The police and the ambulance should be arriving soon. Thank goodness. Isn't there more you have to say to me? Instead of, thank goodness. I swear, you don't listen to a damn word I say. I'm sorry, Noah. Exhausted, he lets out a sigh. He then continues to pat Hugo's back aggressively when someone approaches them. Detective Laurent? Oh, Nina, there's someone I want you to meet. Oh, she. Behind her stands an elderly man. Frail in stature, he timidly looks to the side pensively as he ponders to himself. Although his youth has long faded, his eyes are what catches Hugo's attention. They're no longer a piercing and vicious green. Only eyes, just like Nina's. Hello, Mr. Mortimer. Detective. I never got the chance to say goodbye to him. I always thought about it every day. What if Louis lived on in this world? What if he stayed a little longer with me? Was he a mermaid or just like a guy that he like couldn't like get with because his mom was all like, no, follow the family line or whatever. I don't know. It's because of that constant mindset I dragged everyone down. And I kept hurting not only me, but Nina especially. I was the one who kept hurting her, the one to blame for all of this. But you, someone that I've never met, still went out of your way to save me, not knowing my burdens or my faults. Thank you. Hugo reaches out to Henry and smiles brightly at him. It's my pleasure, sir. What the fuck? You just butt bump him? What the hell was that? But before he lets go, Henry tugs at Hugo's hands one last time. I hope that someday you too will overcome it. We fading to black. There is better not be the. Okay, thank God. If it was credits, I'd be so mad. The next day, 8 a.m. Well, well, good morning, Hugo. You're bright and early. Morning. With much fervor and haste, Hugo resumes writing on his notepad. Although by closer inspection, he looks like he's going to combust any moment. Are you writing up the report? Without looking up, Hugo responds back. Yeah, for the most part. You still need to write yours too. I will! But since I haven't had breakfast yet, and I don't like eating by myself. Oh my god. What is that? I swear to god, what are these? Hash browns? Ugh, they look like sausages. Let me guess. 2 is better than 1. Bingo! Wow, Hugo, you're really catching on. I'm so proud of you. Ah, shut it, will you? I swear, if only I hadn't fallen off from the goddamn window, maybe my report would have been shorter. Before Noah could begin to cut the bacon, he pauses at the mention of Hugo's report. Oh, yeah, by the way, mind telling me what happened to the Mortimer's window? Um, I broke it. Ah, well, that's obvious to me. What I don't understand is why is it broken? You know how much it costs to repair a window like that? I know. It was really dumb of me. I'm sorry. Besides, I told Mr. Mortimer about it before we left. Honestly, I was expecting an earful from him, and also the bill. And, surprisingly enough, he said it was okay. Lucky us, right? So what, you just called it a day after all that? Thank you so much, Mr. Mortimer. You broke it, you pay for it. They are. What do you mean? They're filthy rich. They can do it. Would you chill? Of course I'll pay for it. Why? Why though? But each time I kept insisting, he just shrugged it off. Said that we already went through a lot for them, so this was nothing in comparison. Ugh. You know what? He's right. After all that we After all that we went through, we deserve at least a nap. But before he could walk away, he stops and sees a familiar person walking towards the storefront, carrying something with her. Is it her grandmother's ashes? Good morning, you two. Just barely a foot through the door, a certain bloodhound stirs up from his resting spot and makes his way towards Nina, tail uncontrollably wagging. Ah, good morning to you too, Colby. Nina scratches behind one of Colby's ears, making his right foot unconsciously move on its own, scratching an invisible but desirable spot for him. Good morning, Miss Nina. Morning. What brings you here this time around? Is everything alright with your grandfather? Yes, he's doing pretty well, actually. Even better than before. We talked so much last night, I hardly slept at all. But honestly, it's been a while since I last spoke to him so freely like that. I hardly felt tired at all. That's wonderful to hear. But there is something I want to ask the both of you for. To put it bluntly, I need your help. Nina, get out of this office right this instant. Get out. If you two aren't busy, I would like some company eating these. Inside a clear plastic bag are a stack of two boxes placed on top of one another. It's donuts. She opens the box on top and reveals a colorful array of neatly decorated donuts, all lined perfectly. What kind of donuts, though? No cramped or squished spaces. A work of art in Hugo's eyes. Wow, so pretty. D- Donuts? They look so delicious. We're more than happy to eat these with you, Nina. There he goes again with his donuts. Ah, but yes, please join us, Miss Nina. We're about to have our breakfast too. What kind of breakfast is donuts, though? That word. Weren't we, Kuya? Hmm. Always so brazen in front of others. You do make it essentially easy for me. Ugh. You both have such great chemistry with each other. On second thought, I'm way too tired for this. I'm going to have to apologize in advance for this, Nina. But truthfully, I've been running on last night's coffee and I'm about to pass out any minute now. Ah, no worries. Honestly, I think a little break time sounds like what we all need right now. Thanks. Hugo puts down his pen and proceeds to head for the couch. Colby follows after him. Would you like to join us, Miss Nina? What the hell, we're all gonna sleep on the couch? I would love to. I guess we can save these for later then? Yes. Please do. Excuse me. Now come on, it's nap time. Noah sighs heavily before setting down the food on his desk. He then gestures Nina towards the sofa, in which she happily takes his offer and joins them. Ugh, I'm getting old. I mean, you are old. Shut it. this this is really nice. Ah, good boy, Colby. Colby, come here. Nina quietly coos at him and begins to scratch at the back of Colby's ears once more. Hugo leans a little closer to Noah, his voice above a whisper, but close enough for Noah to only hear him. You know, I'm glad that you came along yesterday. Oh, what's this? Are you getting chummy with me now? Call it chummy or whatever, but I really mean it. If you hadn't saved us back there. Look, I told you before. I'll be there whenever you get yourself into reckless shit. Besides, didn't you say this was nap time? Get some rest. You deserved it. You too. A calming silence fills the room as they bask under the morning glow. No big parties or celebrations. Just each other's company and sharing this small reward. A small and warm comfort. Good Ed! Woo! Save Tangerine! Hey! Yeah. Case closed. I got the good end. I wonder what break room means, though. Break room. Who is Joshua? I'm not gonna spoil myself. I will. I'll try other endings later. So much reading. And you thought you were gonna get a bad ending. Yeah, well, they were going towards the lake. I did have hope, though. I had hope when. Because I took the locket. So I had hope that maybe it would save the day. And it did! It saved the day. He got old as shit again, but he lived. Maybe not much longer, but he's old. I, what LYK thought Hugo was gonna drown. Yeah, I thought both of them were gonna drown. Especially when that thing started choking the heck out of Hugo. I was like, oh no, take out the locket. What are you gonna use the locket? Oh god. That was a good game though. I liked it. I really liked it. Then again, I always like visual novels. I don't know. They're pretty good. I am tired though. I'm lit tired. Clem! Is it okay we play Peek another day? I've only ever played one visual novel. Only one? Which one? You gotta tell me which one. Which one? Is it the one with the. Maybe you shouldn't say it. Uh oh. Hold on. I think I'm about to crash. Oh no. I think I'm good. Okay, I'm good. The Why would you even play that? Why would you even play that? It was free. There's a bunch of free visual novels, okay? And it only took like 2 hours. This one only took 3 hours, okay? Don't give me don't give me that those excuses. Well, it was the first one. There's one, I'm not actually not sure if it's still free. Um but you kind of maybe possibly actually let me look, it wasn't bad either. Don't judge. I'm judging. Why did you find out who did it? Did you? Ow. Oh, I thought there was only two achievements. Oh no, there's seven. There's seven. Well, apparently one of them is gonna be effing up Henry. I'm sorry, Henry. You're gonna have to drown. It was Eggman, of course. What the heck? No. Come on. Easy peasy. No, no, no. You can't have that. Although he wasn't any of the options you could have chosen. What kind of okay, what okay, hold on. Let me look for that it's a romance visual novel though. I mean, of course. Sorry, I was watching the Grumps earlier. Um there's no like good way for me to put this. I forgot the name. Katala Shoujo, which apparently means disability girls. um but it is a very high quality for a free visual novel. Where's the link to it though? Oh, here it is. Katawa Shoujo. Okay, error not found. What? Can you not play Katawa Shoujo no more? Well, look it up. It's spelled. Hold on, actually. Oh, actually, it's right there. Okay. Mm, um. So, as I said, Katawa Shoujo means disability girls. So, I dare you. If it's still free, I triple dog dare you to play it. Okay, fine. How about? Well, that one's pretty dark though. I don't know if I should recommend that one. Hmm. Oh, okay, yeah. That's actually the one I was gonna be like. I thought about recommending, but yeah, that's pretty dark. But yes, I am very tired from reading for 3 hours. 3 hours indeed. Or I don't know. uh, I don't know, Clem. I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to play Peak or next time I stream? But then again, you have to be on time, Clem. You gotta be on time. Otherwise, I'll be playing something else. If you're tired, it's okay. I swear to you, we will play Peak. We will. On time? What's that? How dare you? Because then I'm gonna be playing another game, and then I'm gonna get tired again, and I'll be like, Clam, I'm tired. Ah, okay. Oh my god. Ah, ay, Dios mío. Socorro. Okay. Actually, let me. Do I have enough energy to play Peak? Because, I mean, ugh. It's like 4 levels, right? And then I don't want to die at the end. I want to get that damn achievement. It depends when you stream because I'm also in my exam season right now. Ah, okay, okay. Mm, well, um, let me know what's the good days. When's your good days? And we'll try to schedule it around that. Cause I don't want to be the type of person that breaks promises. Okay, any weekend should be fine. Ooh, okay, maybe a Sunday. Is Sunday good? Because on Saturday, it's my D&D night. Okay, we'll try it this Sunday. Around what time do you think? Well, I usually stream. Hmm. Oh, I can try changing the time. What do you think? Around what time do you think it'll be good for you? I've got D&D on Sunday morning, but that's like 2 a.m. for you. Oh, okay, okay. Yo, D&D. It's so good. Uh, I got D&D on Sunday morning, but that's like 2 a.m. for you. That'll be fine. I don't know. Excuse me. What exact time zone you were in? Um, excuse me. CST, Central Time. Like right now, it's noon for me. It's 12:54 p.m. From from around 8 9ish a.m. your time. Okay. That's when I usually stream. Um Sometimes though do I'll try it around 9, okay? Or is that too early? Um I do tend sometimes to start at 8, but sometimes I get stuck doing other things or like something's not working right. So we could try to around like 9, 10, 9, 10. Is that okay? I'll try talking, just chatting until you appear. You're summoned. So I don't start like playing another game and then you have to wait or I get tired. Mm, what is that face? How dare you? What is that face? Wait, hold on. Okay, they look different on two different screens. It's a nodding face. Okay, cause it looks like I don't it looks like a I don't believe you face. Okay, what did it look like? I just told you. It looks like a face like you don't believe me. That's what it looks like on this multi chat. But on the Twitter chat, it looks like just like a smiling face and then an arrow. How dare you? Clam. Don't do that to me. But well, for now, I'm sorry. Jeez. Yeah, I don't really get good sleep nowadays. It's been months. It's been months that I just can't sleep well. Um, Penta, don't say. You just got here. No, sleepy barb. I'm a sleepy barb. Aw, Penta, you need a good nap. Yo, the thing is, like I said, I just don't sleep well. Like I can nap for hours, and it's usually because I just have like nightmares all the time. So I wake up like stressed, like uh, anxious, breathing hard, all those shenanigans. Uh, this month's kind of sucked butt, but doing what I can do. How you been, Penta? Do we need to have a word with your sleep demons? Yes. Yes. Tell them to leave me alone, Penta. Tell them to let me sleep. Just trying to get through life. Like I said, this month's been worst month ever. Alright, I got this. Cage them in a small location and throw it into a lake. Clam, no. They'll make them worse. They'll try to drown me. Thank you. uh I'm trying to like multi-stream and all that. Like right now I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. I'm trying to get approved for TikTok, but you know, they keep denying me. So it's weird because they like on the live studio thing, it's like you're approved. But then I try to connect it to SE Live here on OBS, and it's like, nope, you don't have the. It's been revoked, and it's like, oh, what the hell? Well, yeah. I just like I'm not like reaching the quota um on Twitch or anything. So I actually don't know what I'm gonna be doing for to pay for my internet bill, but we'll see. How many followers on TT do you have? Not many, Clem. The thing is, though, on the studio thing, the TikTok live studio, that bypasses it. And also OBS, I looked through the video, and it also apparently helps you get approved to stream on TT. Picks up baseball bat. Yeah, you need 1,000 followers. Cause I think they're missing out. I have been thinking of like I haven't got to it yet though, cause I'm always tired. But like posting clips on TikTok. Especially the recent game that I played, Trees Hate You. I think that will be good content there. Um, oh, apparently you need around 1,000. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like I said, through the TikTok, desktop app, you can bypass it. Um, but on SE Live, it says that you can. It also helps you bypass it, but so far it'll prove me, but then I'll try to stream, and then it'll suddenly turn red and be like, you're not, it's not available for you to um stream from it or whatever. It's a debacle, senpai. Okie dokie, I'm gonna take a naparoo because I am a panda bear apparently because I get tired too easily. But thank you all for being here. Much love. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye for now.